Hello, it's SimJC here, and you can call me Sim. Welcome to my Black Ops 2 guide on how to improve your multiplayer gaming experience. So, are you fed up with laggy lobbies, general in-game freezing, and always being 1 to 2 seconds behind the enemy in every game? Then this guide is for you. Tips given in this guide, in general, can be applied to both the Xbox and the PS3. However, some of the instructions given in this video are specific to the PS3. Skip annotations will be available throughout the video, allowing you to skip ahead to the next tip, so please feel free to use them. If after watching this guide you have some further questions, then please leave a comment below, and I will answer them. So without further ado, let's crack on and get to the tips. Tip 1. Textures. Black Ops 2 allows you to install textures to your hard drive. This means the game will load faster. It is available under Options, under the Multiplayer main menu. As you can see here, it is at the bottom of the screen, and I have the ability to now install the textures. With patch 1.03 and before, it was definitely recommended that you installed it, as this reduced the number of hard lockups gamers experienced, especially on the PS3. However, with recent patches, it appears having textures installed may actually cause in-game freezing and teleportation. I personally no longer have textures installed, so if you have them installed and are still having problems, consider removing them. To uninstall textures on the PS3, you have to quit the game so that you are at the cross media bar. Scroll up to the game data utility and find the Black Ops 2 entries. For the purpose of this guide, I've reinstalled the textures to show you how to delete them. This is Nuketown. You can tell this as it is only 253 megabytes. So if you have one or more entries, you are looking for the one that is just over 1800 megabytes. You simply press the triangle button and select delete. You have now uninstalled textures. Just fire up the game and off you go. Tip 2. Search preferences. This option is buried in the playlist menu, the one you go through to find a game. Press the button shown in the bottom right corner to access this option. Here, I recommend having this option set to best. This will mean it will take longer to find a lobby, but you will be in a lobby more suited to you. In other words, less laggy. Tip 3. An open NAT. For good online gaming, in general you will want to make sure you have an open NAT. This is something that you configure on your router. You're looking for an option called UPnP. Make sure you enable it. This is the best option. To enable UPnP, consult your manual or Google on how to do this for your router. Sometimes, every so often, you will need to reboot your router to get an optimal connection, so that the game reports open NAT again. If your router does not support UPnP, then you will need to use port forwarding. Port forwarding involves the use of static IPs or assigning a reserved IP address under the DHCP settings of your router. Portforward.com is an excellent site and has good instructions on how to do this for lots of routers. On screen, the ports are listed. Some extra ports are shown for the PlayStation Network. Once you have done this, the next time you fire up the game, it will report the NAT as open. Tip 4. Upload speed. You need to optimize your upload speed so that you are not put at an unfair disadvantage due to lag compensation. Lag compensation, or lag comp as it is more commonly called, is meant to effectively sync the players in the game to the same time. Therefore, if two enemies shot each other in the head at the same time, both players should die, simply because they are meant to be in sync. However, in reality, lag comp just doesn't work well in Black Ops 2. Those with good internet connections are put at an unfair disadvantage and end up being 1 to 2 seconds behind the real world game time. I know online gamers who have upgraded from copper, that's ADSL, to fiber who just regret it, because the game now plays worse for them. What has changed? Their upload speed. Your upload speed wants to be between 256 and 512 kilobits per second, As soon as you get above 1 meg upload, lag comp will kick in severely. If you have a slow upload speed, connect your console to your router using an Ethernet cable. The cheapskate solution for slowing your upload speed is to go from Ethernet cable to wireless, but this is still not the ideal solution. The better way to do this is via your router. The feature you're looking for is called traffic control and/or quality of service. This will allow you to throttle your upload speed for just your console. Most routers supplied by ISPs will not support this, so you may have to consider buying yourself another router. The one I use on ADSL only cost me 35 quid. Keywords to look for when searching for your next router are egress and ingress. By using static IPs and traffic control, you can set a dedicated download and upload speed to your console. This means if others in your house are streaming their favourite movie, your gaming session will remain unaffected. So set your upload speed to be a maximum of 512 and a minimum of 256 kilobits per second. For details on how to do this, consult Google, as from router to router this will likely to vary. Tip 5. Optimizing your DNS. By optimizing your DNS server settings, this will further reduce latency in your game. Essential for first-person shooter games where milliseconds count. Namebench is a free program that will allow you to find the fastest DNS servers for you. It is available for Windows and the Mac. The web address is on screen. After you run the tool, it will generate a report that opens in a web browser. It will tell you the percentage improvement and provide you the top 3 DNS addresses. You only need the first 2. I would recommend running this program once every 3 months or so, as new servers do become available. I originally got a 30% improvement, and I now have a 40% improvement compared to my ISP provided ones. You can either put this into your router or your console. The next bit of the video shows how to do this on the PS3. So, if you are not interested in this, click on the skip annotation above. Entering DNS servers on a wired connection. Go to Network Settings, Internet Connection Settings, and use Custom. When you get to DNS settings, select Manual. Enter the DNS IP addresses here. Remember, open NAT, so when at the UPnP screen, make sure it is enabled. Entering DNS servers on a wireless connection. Again, select Custom. Set DNS to manual and enter their addresses. Again, make sure UPnP is enabled. Tip 6. Appearing offline. This tip was suggested by a subscriber, Isaac Bees. According to Isaac, this has stopped him experiencing hard lockups. I cannot confirm this one way or another, but since I've implemented all the previous 5 tips, I generally do not experience hard lockups. However, if you are still suffering from this, you may want to give this a try. It involves changing your comment. The link to the original YouTube vid showing you how to precisely do this is on screen and in the description. If you want to lone wolf, then this tip is useful. However, if you want to play in a party, you cannot use this. Well, that is my tips. If you found this video valuable or enjoyed it, please leave a like. A lot of work goes into producing these. If you've got any further questions, please leave a comment below. And of course, why not subscribe? Until next time, this has been Sim.